God. I just had like a like a 5-minute meltdown. By the way, I found this shirt in the dryer and I got really, really excited, but then had a moment of confusion because I do not, like, I did not remember where I got it from, because I know that I have Twilight shirts, but I didn't know that I had this particular one, and I was like, where the fuck did that come from? And then I remembered that I bought it at Five Below, and the reason that it confused me is because it doesn't feel or look like a Five Below quality t-shirt. But I'm very happy and excited. I forgot I got it, and now it's like it's brand new. But anyways, I just had like a 5-minute meltdown because I had not seen my AirPods Max, like the over-ear AirPods, since I cleaned my room days ago. According to my Find My thing, my phone had not been connected to them. You like me trying to hide how much hair is in my brush? My phone had not been connected to them in a week. And I've been fine with it this entire time because I moved them when I was cleaning my room, but I know that they had not left this room. So I was like, okay, well, they're still in here. They're fine. And then, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that like I need to eat something and the fact that I'm crashing from a caffeine buzz, but I started to panic because I'm like, oh my God, what if they're in the dirty clothes? What if they're wrapped up in like dirty sheets or something and they get launched into the washer and they get washed and then they break? Even though they're made out of metal and they're very bulky, and I definitely would feel them, or Epps would definitely feel them in that case. I started to fucking spiral, and then I became very, very determined to find them. And I was sitting here for like 3 minutes trying to play the sound on Find My thing, like the thing that shows all your Apple devices, and it fucking would not connect. And it literally said, like, we think it's at this address, but it hasn't been connected to your phone in a week. So I'm sitting here, I'm having a meltdown. I'm thinking of all these different possibilities. Oh my God, what if they got thrown away? Blah, 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 blah. And then I look over, I glance over, they're right there on my dresser. Pick them up, bring them over, plug them in. As soon as I plug them in, the sound starts going off. And I have to get my big ass up and go across the room and touch them so they'll turn off. But I thought I was going to fucking throw up. Never in my life, ever again. I wish I knew where one of my little claw clips was because I didn't want to put a ponytail holder in my hair. Never in my life ever again would I be as lucky as I was when I got the deal on those that I got. And that was all that I could think. Bitch, you're never going to be able to replace those. But everything's fine. Now they're plugging in and charging and everything's fine. I don't know if this is going to end up being its own video or like added on to the like 13 minutes of vlogging footage that I've already taken. Sorry if the audio on this sounds further away, but I have the camera set further back than I usually do. I just feel like doing my skincare and playing with some makeup because I just do. D just left to go to his grandma's house for the weekend, and Epps just went to the grocery store. So it's just me and E home. And I just want to put on some makeup. I feel the urge. Like I was watching back, I made a whole makeup video and I wasn't sure if I was going to post it or not. I had to edit out a lot. It like originally was close to an hour long, and I edited out a lot of it because like it just was unnecessary. Like I found out that the reason that some of the colors in my NYX palette are considered not safe around the eyes because the pigments can stain your skin and cause sensitivity. So I just edited out me talking about why that confused me and just like some other stuff and put like a disclaimer in there. Like I almost scrapped the whole video, but I'm glad that I didn't because I like it. Like I like the way that it flows and everything. Even if I'm not like necessarily the most thrilled about the end result, like the end look, I still like the video. And honestly, I was watching it back and I was like, okay, it's not that bad. I have a really big urge today to do like smoky eyes and like neutral lips, which is a look that I either do like really well or really bad with. Like I either do really, really great with it or it looks like shit. I feel like the last time that I tried to do it, it didn't look very good, but I'm going to try today. And I'm probably going to speed through it just because, oh, you hear me like struggling to breathe? Me staring at my inhaler. Do you hear me struggling to breathe? It's because I'm talking. It's because I'm sitting here and talking and existing. And that's really all that it takes for me. Oh my God. Ebbs just texted me and asked me about what kind of detergent I want. Why did I hold that like that? Why did I use two hands like that? Why did I do that? Should I make a short while I'm doing my makeup? I robotically feel like I should. I have this thing where like putting my primer on right after I do my skincare like grosses me out. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know why, but it makes me feel yucky. It makes me feel gross. But I know if I don't put any on, I will regret it. I always tell myself, well, you don't have to use that much. And then I go ahead and use even more. That's what I sincerely love to do. Anyways, it's the Milani Make It Last. Oh, sorry. My neighbor's dogs are going off and I was kind of waiting for them to calm down. But E just left with his dad. And I didn't wet my sponge. I didn't wet my sponge. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't wet my sponge. I didn't wet my sponge and I have not used it in days. So, whatever. I mean, it's kind of doing the job. It's kind of painful. It kind of hurts a little bit. But, I mean, I guess it's doing what it's supposed to do. Anyways, E's dad just took him, I think, out to eat or something. And the reason that I stayed home was I was chilling with him. I was chilling with him. I could have gone to the grocery store. That kind of sounds like hell, though. That kind of sounds like absolutely awful. By the way, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me, and I mixed it with Revolution, this shit. Super matte, this shit. I've had this stuff for so long. It's like less than $3, or at least it used to be when I bought it like a year ago or however long ago I bought it. I don't know time. Shade range on it fucking sucks, but I have to use it to cool down my foundation because I don't know what I look like. And every fucking time I go to buy foundation, it's never the right shade. Ever. I really, really, really should have wet this, because it just beat the piss out of my face. I love it. I actually, in the makeup video that's going up today, I tried it for the first time. It's like this little Dollar Tree sponge, and I really, really like it. I really like it. But in that video, look at my lights keep shutting off. Is it only a section of them? Hold on. I'm not joking you. They're on and they look off in the video. They're on. They're on. They're on. And yes, they've already fallen down. They fell down days ago. What do you mean packing tape won't hold up Christmas lights for very long? Well, that's weird. They didn't turn back on. They never turned off. Some adult iPad kid's gonna get in my comments and be like, and do you know what that happened? Do you know about the full spectrum of light? Listen, this is neurodivergent on neurodivergent crime. Oh my God, I put so much of that on. Like, I'm like obsessed with that now. I'm gonna keep paying attention to it. Because yesterday, they're not off. They're not off. They did not turn off. They did not turn off. They were still on. Anyway, I put so much of that on, it burned. It caused me a discomfort in my skin, which is weird, but actually I've had it happen before. When I don't pay attention, I do that. When I don't pay attention, I put like way too much shit on. I'm trying to think if I want to bake my face, because I feel like every time that I don't, I regret it. Did I tell you guys I was using Mr. Clean Magic Eraser? Did I tell you that? I don't want to bake my face because Epps is almost done at the thingy, at the grocery store. And I don't know. I don't want to take that much time to not hang out with him. You know? Does it make sense? Probably not. Probably, actually. What do I feel like? Oh my God! Why did I look like that scene in Dracula where Gary Oldman is like being moved from Romania to like England, and he's like in the sack and he's like underneath of there? Why did I look? Why was it giving that? I feel like I'm getting dark circles under my eyes, and I feel like no amount of concealer is going to save me at this point, because I put a lot on, and Hooker, I still see it. Ask me why I put my eyeshadow on like I'm Uncle Fester. Ask me why I rock the Uncle Fester core. I'm using this to bake my face, even though I honestly don't think it's going to bake for that long. Like, honestly, I don't think it's going to get to sit long enough that it's going to actually be able to do what it needs to do. But I swear, every time I don't bake my face, I very much regret it. And I'm getting ready to put on black eyeshadow, so I kind of feel like I really need to, in case I get some under my under eyes, so we can, like, be dusted away. I love breathing in shit. I love breathing in powder. It feels great on my diseased lungs. What was I going to say? Oh, you guys know what song I've recently fallen in love with? Like, I recently just remembered as a fucking bop. That shit slaps. Fiona Apple, Sleep to Dream. Bitch. I don't know why. I just recently, like, started looping it again. I was obsessed with it when I was younger, and it was like I completely fucking forgot that it existed, and now it's earworming me bad and I can't stop. You guys just watch me put that away. You watch me put it away. You watch me put it away without including it in my short, and you didn't even stop me because you're secretly a hater. Look at this shit. I lost these AirPods, like these AirPods, probably anywhere between 6 to 8 months ago. And found them the other day when I was cleaning underneath of my computer desk. Tell me why. They're 100% charged. And the case is still 29% charged. How? How? Oh my God, it's been like 15 minutes. Don't look at my eyebrows. I use LA Girl Brow Pomade and NYX Lift and Snatch. Not that it matters. They both look like shit, but don't look at this one. She's the problem child. She's always giving me shit. And she always will. I started listening to music, and the problem with me listening to music when I'm doing my makeup is then I don't want to stop listening to music. So I'm like, oh, just listen to this song while I'm sitting here doing this, and then it turns into, oh, let me just finish this next song, and then the next song starts, and I'm like, okay, well, let me finish this song. I don't know how to stop. Oh my God, I'm just trying to peacefully put my primer on. I don't know what that is. Okay, what are you doing? What is that? I don't think it's primer. It doesn't feel like anything. Like I tried to kind of like scratch it off a little bit. I don't think it's primer. I don't know what the hell it is. But I'm telling you right now, it can fuck off. Because I kind of am really bad about like not paying attention, like disassociating really bad. This is Milani eye primer, by the way. Like kind of disassociating really bad and like using way too much of literally anything. I don't know what that is. Bitch. Or that. It might be baking powder. It better get its shit together. I'm just going to be using the black out of this Profusion Moonstone palette. I'm going to fill in my lids with black because it makes it a whole hell of a lot easier for me to do large, I swear to God, hookah. I picked this up and it smacked my Coraline doll and it like caused a domino effect of a bunch of shit falling down. So you know what? I'm just trying to get through this. I'm just trying to fucking get through this. Anyways, I'm just going to use this, like the Witch. It's what it's called, Witchy, in the Moonstone palette. Fill in my eyelids because it makes it a whole hell of a lot easier for me to do large wings. I swear to God, it'll be okay. I can swing my big Shrek jolly green fucking giant legs to the side and not knock my ring light over. I can do it. Ow, I just smacked my titty. Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, this short that I'm making is gonna be so shaky. I have to get a tripod. I absolutely have to get a tripod. Like, I keep holding up like my phone to take it and it's like, it may not even be usable at this point. Also, I didn't want my eyeshadow to go up this high, like at all, but anytime I have an idea, it just never goes the way that I want it to. I wish I could be one of those girlies that like cleans up their makeup with like a Q-tip. You know what I mean? I thought about it, but then I was like, I would have to re-put my foundation on. And then I'm like, oh, is that why people do their foundation last? But then I'm like, maybe one day I'll make a video of me sitting down and like trying to do my foundation before my eyes, or my eyes before my foundation, because I just can't comprehend it. And the thing is, I know a girl that does her eyes first and then her foundation, and she's like, I don't know how you do that first. Like, I don't know how you do that first. It's just like how I'm in the habit of only shaving up to the knees. It's just how I was taught. I do it as like mechanically as I do wearing my underwear above my belly button. I just wanted to say, before I finish my eyeliner, I think this is kind of cute. Like the missing eyeliner right here. I think it's kind of cute. I do. I had to get my big ass up and go across the room and get some eyelashes. But I just wanted to say, before I filled it in, I thought this would be really cute, like with a little bit of color in there. Every time that I think in my head that I want to do something, I sit down and I try to do it, and it never is what I want it to be. I love that. Like, it's every single fucking time. Every single time. And I also realized that I don't know what lipstick. I want to do like a neutral nude lipstick. But I don't know what lipstick I'm going to use. Oh my gosh, I feel like it looks like I did so much, and I promise you that I didn't. I just I finished my eyeliner, and then I went over my eyeliner with some more black eyeshadow, and then I put on the world's largest eyelashes. Can you see how big they are? Can you see how big they are? Because I feel like you can't tell how big they are. They're very big. They're very floofy. They're very floofy. Have you ever seen that meme of those girls looking at a menu? And I think it's like, one of them's like, what are you getting? She's like, I don't know, girl. I can't see. Me at myself, because I don't have any IRL friends. Oh, I did my mascara too. And I just realized that when I went to catch up on my short, that I couldn't remember the last step I recorded was my eyeshadow. I'm really behind. I literally don't know how to put my mascara in my shorts because it like doesn't show up. Like, you can't read that shit at all. I mean, it doesn't really even matter because it's not like you get to see like the benefits from it. And honestly, it just takes black shit and puts it around your eye. But honestly, I used it, so I try to include it. I'm going to go ahead and take off that. You can still, I don't know if you can see it. There's still like a piece of the thing that's like missing. I'm just going to tell myself it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and dust off my baking powder and use this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. Every time I'm like, don't breathe in. I do. Every time I tell myself, don't breathe in. It's one of those things. I feel like I have some kind of defiance thing My brain does, which I absolutely don't have, because if you tell me that I can't or shouldn't, like if you're like, oh, you can't do that, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Don't do that. Okay. But when I'm like, when I'm spraying my face with my setting spray, I'm like, don't breathe in. I'm like, every fucking time. Every fucking time. I basically waterboard myself with it. Today I did pretty well, but I feel like I shot it straight up my nose because it felt like alcohol. Just going right up there. What am I going to title this video? By the way, I'm using NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. What am I going to title this video? Get ready with me because I feel like it. Like, what am I gonna title this video? Did my other video go live? No. It's 6 minutes from going live. I honestly don't know. Get ready with me to hang out with my husband on a Saturday night. I don't know. I'm using NYX Buttermelt Blush. I want these in different shades, but I swear to God, every time we have them at my Walmart, every single one of them has been opened and people have scratched them and rubbed their fingers all through them. And the thing is, like, bitch, I'm not doing it. You're not doing it. At Halloween time, like that wasn't just a week ago, they had a display that had every single one of them, and I just had to walk away because in order for me to get the rest of them, I would have had to spend like $60. I just had to walk away. I love how I'm like, I want them. And every time we have them, they're all scratched to shit. And then the opportunity presents itself and I choose financial maturity. Who are you? I wasn't sure what lipstick I was going to use, but I think I might use this Toffee Talk Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. And I might put this over top of it. It's the NYX. This is Milky Gloss in Milk the Cocoa. I'm trying to think if I should line my lips or not, because that like absolutely changes the color. But who cares? Because like, who gives a shit? Okay, a couple different things. My tattoos itch so fucking bad. I lined my lips with Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner. And then I used this. And then I used this. But guys, let me tell you something incredibly frustrating and infuriating. There are so many little tiny knots in my wig that are like not visible to the eye, but like I can't get them out and I don't know what to do. I literally texted Epps because he got home like maybe 20 minutes ago and I was like, I'm almost done filming and I have been sitting up here wrestling with this fucking wig this entire time. There's so many itty bitty tiny knots in it that like I can't see. But I go to like, I think I got this side okay-ish, but there's still a bunch. I can't see them with my eyes, but I feel them. I think this wig may be coming to the end of its life cycle. Anyways, that's the look. I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably nothing. See you guys tomorrow. Boy. Oh shit, I gotta get caught up on my reel. Short? Yeah.